Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Friday Night Baseball. Today, I believe we have 10 games. 10 games, 11 games. We got like 11 games to get through. Going to be a whole lot of fun here. I think it's 11 because, yeah, Blackout, gameplay at 220, Apple TV, Apple TV. Yeah, that was about 11 games. And one of them is actually going on right now, so we will quickly get to that. It is Rangers Pirates, bottom of the 8th. Every other game I don't think is really there. Let's get to it here. Gonna have to turn down the volume quickly. Oh, perfect fucking timing, by the way. Let's get some perfect timings in the chat. Make sure my stream's going okay. It is.
Dude, what took you so long?
Alright, anyways, everybody, if you're new to Friday Night Baseball, how it works is that, is a lot of baseball on Fridays. Friday's really like the biggest baseball day of the week, so commentate every single game that we can. Obviously can't do the ones on Apple TV. Game has to be small so that I don't get a copyright strike. You know, I've already been getting copyright strikes, but that's besides the point. Let's see here. We're going to go into this, and we are going to have Orioles, Yankees, Miami, Atlanta, and Cincy, St. Louis as the filler games here. If I can, I'm just going to make that slightly bigger. Okay. I really don't want to, like, push it, you know? I really don't want to push it, but, you know, if I have to, I can and will. Oh, wait, that's because of my volume here. Yeah, that's because of my volume. Let's hope we see a few home runs today. Let's just hope that, you know, today's a really fun day. Oh, hang on now. Someone got hit by a pitch in Cincinnati. That is not in Cincinnati, but what happened here? Sorry, St. Louis. Someone got hit by a pitch. Ooh. Ooh, ow. That's gotta hurt. Okay, but you know what? We're back in Pittsburgh. Ryan Borucki is up at the plate, or the mound. Sorry, I'm not commentating in a minute. Borucki has 28 games under his belt this season, 25 innings pitched, 4.9 ERA, 9 base on balls, 22 strikeouts. And up to bat for the Rangers. Is that? No way. Oh, see. Okay. I'm not good with names today. Sorry, chat. Marcus Semien. Semien? Like from... Oh, he ain't gonna last very long. 0-2 count already. It's the top of the 9th. No one on base. Semien is 2 for 4 on the day. 0 outs. Texas leads 5-2.
81 at home, 81 on the road.
And the pitch. And that is low for ball 1. I also have some tea with me today because, well, you know, I want some tea.
We had a tie. That's right. What, 2016?
Semien looking. Borucki looks like a stoner. And the pitch. And that is hit on the ground. Picked up by the third baseman after a little fumble. And that is out for out number 1.
Glover gets the first out.
Third baseman for Pittsburgh kind of struggled there. Garcia is up. He had a home run in the 4th. He is 3 for 4 on the day. Seems like he's doing just fine today. Will he be able to go 4 for 5? Let's find out.
Deep left.
So if you say, well, it's hard to hit home runs in this ballpark as a right-handed batter.
And the pitch. And that is low for ball 1. Only an 80 mile per hour. What a little softy. Adolis Garcia, 237 average. Still one of the hitters, though, for
He's
the
homered
Rangers.
single
And the
and doubled
pitch.
tonight.
Ball 2 outside. Way outside, might I add. Now, let's hope this week there's actually some umps who know how to play the game of baseball. Or know how to umpire the game of baseball.
Been closer earlier.
And the pitch. Ooh, inside for ball 3. Almost got him. Yeah, let's hope they actually know how to commentate the game of baseball. Or, not commentate. Let's hope they know how to umpire the game of baseball, because last week was a disaster. And the pitch. And that is inside for strike 1. 3-1 count now. Now, if I'm looking at from Pittsburgh's perspective here, I mean, this is looking like a very easy, not easy, but you know. Oh, that is down in the dirt for ball 4. Garcia will take his base.
Came in 11 defensive runs saved at right field, tops in baseball for that position. We'll see why.
I think got a base hit. Nope.
Now, as I was gonna say,
diving grab.
if you're Pittsburgh, you really gotta hope here that, that you can really get the Rangers out, but only 1 out now. That's gonna be difficult. And the pitch. And that is hit by Duran. And that is going into center field. Garcia goes to third. And Duran gets to second. He is safe. Runners on second and third now. Off the first pitch, off of Boricki. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but damn. And I believe Duran will now have a pinch runner in place. Duran only has a 133 average, but he made use of it. Getting Garcia from first to third, getting himself on second. And he will have, and again, he will have a pinch runner to come in for him. What a throw by the right fielder for Pittsburgh. And Carter is now up to the plate. 0-1 count. I'm sorry, 1-0 count. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Baruki is 11 pitches in right now. Baruki lining up now. And the pitch. And that is in the dirt for ball 2. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking here that if that a sacrifice fly would be the move here, just to get Garcia home, extend their lead to 4. That would be about the best call of action. And the pitch, ooh, that is swung on and fouled off. 2-1 count. But yeah, sacrifice fly if you can out to right field. I mean, seems like the guy's a left-hander, so it shouldn't be that hard. Then after that sac fly, all you gotta do, you know, Garcia just has to come home, and that's a 4-run lead. Putting Pittsburgh in a ditch, plus killing their momentum. That is a ball for 3-1 count now.
Normally anticipate that fastball being in the dirt.
No other games are really looking as enticing. So we are going to stay on this game. White Sox are killing the Blue Jays, by the way, 7-0. Tampa is up 8-3 against Detroit, and it's only the bottom of the third. Really wish I started streaming earlier. Cough. Okay, now we have a mountain visit with Boricki. All the players from the infield are coming in, probably to talk to him, like, why are you throwing so many balls?
So he's gonna throw a warm-up.
I'm asking that same question. Why are so many of your pitches balls? Like, come on now. Umps there too. Okay, batter is gone, and Boricki's gonna get a few pitches to warm up again. Did he go cold or something? Okay, just 1 pitch, I guess. That confused me a lot. I mean, I guess Boricki's had like 3 or 4 pitches in the dirt, and he's only had 14 pitches, so
Says he's good to go.
I guess he's good to go. Okay, that's all I had to hear. All right, 3-1 count for Carter. He's in the box, and we're ready. And the pitch, and that is a strike down the middle. Full count now.
You would think 3-1 would be up there hacking.
Carter calls time. Looks like he's getting some dirt out of his eye with his dirty gloves. With his gloves that have dirt on them. He's getting the dirt out of his eye. Completely makes sense. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Full count on Evan Carter with 2 in scoring position.
All right. 2 runners in scoring position here. And the pitch. And that is down low for ball 4. Carter will take his base. Bases are now loaded with
Falling off again after that delivery.
someone that's 0 for 4 on the day. Baricki, you son of a gun.
And they're going to come out again.
And they're coming out again. What's going to happen? Jung is going to be up to bat, by the way. But Pittsburgh has a loaded base situation. A grand slam would mean Pittsburgh takes the lead.
Something that's already been happening, or maybe based on the conversation that they just had. They're not sure about Baricki, and the player's health is paramount, so he's going to come out here. And because of this,
and Baricki is, or Baricki, sorry, is walking away from the plate. It looks like he is going to be pulled.
He needs to warm and get ready.
And I guess after loading up all the bases in the 9th inning, you know, yeah, I'd want to pull you too. And I'm stupid, actually. Pittsburgh's pitching. Texas, if they had a grand slam, that would make it 9-2. What am I talking about? Holy, I need to wake up. Damn. Completely forgot how baseball works today, apparently. I guess a grand slam for one team means the other team gets the points. Okay, and looks like they are going to send in Ferguson.
Caleb Ferguson to pick up here in the 9th for the Pirates.
He's going to get a few warm-up pitches as they go to commercial, and we are going to go to another game that maybe I can actually commentate correctly. We're going to go to New York and Baltimore. All right, Goldschmidt is up at the plate here. On a 1-0 count, Goldschmidt is 0 for 2 on the day. Cano is the pitcher for Baltimore. It's a 3-3 game. Bottom of the 6th, runner on first. That runner, I assume, is Lemayu. And the pitch. And that is a strike. 1-1 count now.
But I remember him having a little bit more on his fastball a couple of years ago too, Michael. It was more like the 98. And just that few miles and off can make a big difference.
And the pitch. And that is hit up and fouled away.
And that's in the seats foul. You think about.
Sorry.
I see a guy do that, and I'm thinking about that. Just bought you.
Man, that's always would have been such a good game to commentate.
You have the ability to get to that ball in.
Anyways, 1-2 count here. Goldschmidt ready in the box.
So I got to do something way on.
Ready for the pitch. And the pitch. And that is a ball. Ball 2. And we are only here until Pittsburgh comes back. And they are coming back, but we will still go through this pitch since they have not done anything yet. And the pitch. And that is hit up by Goldschmidt. And will that get there? No, not even close. That will be a routine fly out. And LeMahieu will decide to stay on first. And we are back in Pittsburgh. Good old Pittsburgh. They are still down 5-2 against the Rangers. Top of the 9th, Rangers have bases loaded and only 1 out. They got Joe Jung at the plate, or however you say his name. His last name's Jung. I don't know what his first name is. What's his first name? Oh, Josh Jung. Sorry. Josh Jung at the plate.
Texas batting here. 9th with the bases loaded, 1 out. They lead by 3. Ryan Baricki.
Yeah, okay.
With an apparent injury.
And I mean, if we were watching here, Borschlag just looked completely, I don't know. He looked off balance most of his pitches. He looked, I mean, he hit the dirt on 3 or 4 of them. It just was not his, I just don't think it was his night. I mean, he didn't even make it like a full inning. So yeah, he got relieved Ferguson is now coming in. And, I mean, I think he'll be able to make work of Jung. My worry is about Heim, who's 2 for 3 on the day. And his other at-bat result. Or, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 for 3 on the day with a walk. So, I'm really getting tired of these commentators. You know, I'm the commentator here. So let's calm down. I only have them here for very, very minimal coverage. You know, they're like my co-commentators, you know. Someone doing this in the comfort of their own room is definitely better than the ones who are actually at the field doing this. At least in my eyes, they are. Sorry about the gunshots. I think there's fireworks at my house. Or not at my house. They're not like pointed at my house, but you know, they're close. And that guy looks gay. Strong as hell, though.
Yep, nice to get him back. You feel bad anytime there's
Being gay is not a bad thing. It is Gay Pride Month.
Who knows how long a career is going to last, and to miss, half a year or more.
That topic does not help.
Well over a year.
All right, can we get back to like the baseball action? I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Ferguson needs like 30 pitches to warm up, but I'd really like if we could get back to baseball. I would really like that. Bases are loaded. Can we get back to baseball instead of just showing the Pirates dugout? Actually, can they clear benches? Oh, okay. Caleb Ferguson, thank you. Are you still doing warm-up pitches? Okay, that was not a warm-up pitch. That was strike one. Okay. Ferguson, I'm sorry I ever doubted you, but can the cameras please never cut like that again? Alright, yeah, 31 innings, 33 games. 24 strikeouts on the year. Opponent average against him is 213, and the pitch, and that is hit off and fouled for strike two. Ooh, Jung. Josh Jung has a 246 average and a 679 OPS. He's probably very scared right now, and I would be too. I'd be very scared if I was Jung. And the pitch, and that is hit fair, and that will be an out for Jung, but Garcia will come home, extending the Rangers' lead to 6-2. Wow.
Go right in front of home plate. It has to dribble down the line far enough away.
Wow.
To drive in the run.
What a rush by Ferguson, too, to get to the ball and throw it to the first baseman.
So second and third with 2 outs for Heim.
All right, 2 outs now. Heim at the plate, 2 for 3 on the day, and the pitch. And that is hit. Oh, that was a line out right to the second baseman. And we will go to the bottom of the 9th. Pittsburgh will have to make up 4 runs or more. Wow. And we will switch to the Yankees again as Aaron Judge is at the plate. And that is hit up, and that is fair to left field. And Judge will be safe on first. LeMahieu on second. I don't know how to pronounce his damn name. And Chisholm Jr. will come up. He's 2 for 3 on the day. 2 outs now. Man on first and second here. We don't stay on this game, but, we do commentate multiple games here. We break every rule in the FCC. That's a well-known fact. So, Cano only had 20 pitches. But they're having a meeting with them, saying, hey, now, you gotta not let Judge get hits off you. He just, you gotta be better. You gotta be right.
All right, I'm going to show our age a little bit. Okay.
Why is my bird making noises? My bird scares me. My bird scares me a lot. Will we get a pitch here, or will we go back to Pittsburgh? Not sure. I'm tired of the ads. Want to break from the ads.
Jody was the son. Buffy was the daughter. One of the
Anyways,
was an older daughter.
waiting in New York here for Chisholm Jr.
And Mr. Frank,
He's
Sebastian
2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles with an RBI. LeMahieu and Judge both leading off their bases. Cano stays in.
Was Mrs. Beasley? Or Mrs. Beasley? Yeah.
And the pitch. And that is in the dirt for ball 1.
I watch too much TV, Joe.
And we are going back to Pittsburgh. I'm so sorry, Yankees fans. We are going back to Pittsburgh. Bottom of the 9th. Robert Garcia is going to be in as the closer. 33 games this season. 28 innings pitched. 5 saves. 28 strikeouts. Opponent average 231. Pirates need to make up 4 runs, and their first guy will be Cook. I guess he's a pinch hitter, right fielder. This is not the time of the lineup for them to need a hit, or 4 of them.
Their first baseman in this game, Jake Berger, left side tight.
Or a lot of walks, too. You know what I mean. Billy Cook, though, 1 for 1 on the day, 400 average, meaning that he's only probably entered like 4 games this season. And the pitch. And that is a hit to the second baseman, who will promptly throw him out. Billy faster than he looks. Looks a little bit chubby, but he can run. Well, that is already 1 down for Pittsburgh. Canero will now be up. I cannot pronounce names. I'm so sorry. Canero is now up, though. 0 for 3 on the day. 3 strikeouts. Not much to report about this guy. And the pitch. And that is a ball. Ball 1. This is not looking good for the Pirates. Alexander Canero. I think you pronounce it Canero. Canero? I'm not sure. And pitch. And that is hit up, and that is in left field. That will drop for a base hit. Canario, being the least threat of all these guys, will actually be the one to get a base hit and keep the Pirates alive here. Still 1 out. Wow, I did not expect that. Now we have Keener Falefa. That almost sounded like Mia Khalifa. Keener Falefa in as the hitter, 0 for 3 on the day. And the pitch, and that is ball 1. Good thing about this is they can at least get back to the top of the order with O'Neal Cruz. And even though Cruz is 0 for 4 today, he can still, you know, probably get a hit. I mean, Canero was 0 for 4, but, you know, look at him now. And that's a hit, and that is going to be out, maybe. Yep, that is out number 2 for Keener Falefa, or for the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz will now have to carry this team on its back, like he has been all season, even though he only has a 214 average. Yeah, that was out. Falefa really tried to extend his leg, but really tried to pivot foot there, but it did not work. O'Neal Cruz, you are the savior Pittsburgh has honestly been needing. And the pitch. And that is fouled off for ball 1. Or strike 1. Fuck. Now you guys may be thinking, with how many mispronunciations I'm doing, that this is a drunk stream. No, it is not. I just can't pronunciate anything. Or think. My collective, like, 15 brain cells are kind of just bouncing around. That is ball 1. But yeah, my brain cells are kind of like, they're all clumped together. Or honestly, at this point, they're probably like spaced out. And they're all like, you know, maybe there's like 15 departments in my brain, and they're all just kind of like rotating so that none of them can actually learn how to function. And the pitch, and that is ball 2. You know, they're all rotating so that they can't learn what to do in that single department of my brain. And yeah, that's why I can't do anything. Sorry, I guess there's a bunch of brain cells where it is to drink my tea. And pitch. And that is hit on and toss to first. And that will be the game. Oneil Cruz is out. Final. Texas 6, Pittsburgh 2. Wow. I expected a little more of a fight from Pittsburgh. I mean, you know, they're not that good, but, you know, I expected a little more of a fight. Do we want to go to the White Sox? Not really. Not really. I'd actually prefer to avoid the White Sox. Okay, so this is where we get to the part of the stream where we have to violate every rule that the FCC has ever written for commentating. Because we got 2 games in the top of the 8th, 2 in the top of the 7th, and 2 in the 5th. Violating every rule in the FCC. That's how we do it. Anyways, close that out. We will. I'm not sure which game to go to. Okay, it does not really matter at this point which game we go to, but both of them are blowouts. I guess we'll stay in St. Louis. I don't know why. 1 out here. Man on second. King is the pitcher. McWayne is the batter. McWayne is 1 for 2 on the day. He had a single in the 3rd, 1 out, and a 1-1 count. And that pitch is swung on and fouled. That is now a 1-2 count for McWayne. You know what? We're going to pull up the split screen. This game is not going to have that one. We're going to have Atlanta, Miami there. Miami leads 6-1 over
got
there.
That call.
Whoa.
Really works at 2-seamer. All-star break.
Yeah, a month.
Yeah, we don't need you guys that loud. There we go. Oh, that is hit from Miami. Oh, and that is a home run for, I believe that's Austin Riley for the Braves. Yes, it is. That's a home run. His 12th of the season. 38 RBI. Distance 430 feet. Exit velocity 109 miles per hour. Oh, I am happy I got that, and that puts the Braves right back in the game. That is the king of double commentating right there. McWayne on a full count, but no one cares about that. Okay, McWayne, payoff pitch, and that is ball 4. He will take his base. He will take his base, and we will go to the top of the order. And I guess we're going to go to commercial break, meaning we're going back to Miami. Viva la Miami. Anyways, that was dumb. Why is my...
Well, he might just stay in the show.
Hey, that's about good. Pina is the pitcher for Miami. Ozuna. Oh, Olsen just got a very quick out. But Ozuna is the batter. 2 outs, 1-0 pitch, or 1-0 count. Now a 2-0 count. I'm sorry.
You don't want another close game. I mean, the Marlins have played.
We do not need you that loud, commentator. You know that. And the pitch. And that is swung on and fouled off. 2-1 count. I think Atlanta has a lot of momentum going now. I think that home run by Riley really boosted them. I did not know the Braves had Acuna Jr. until just now. And I probably won't remember that. Even though I feel like I commentate them like every single Friday. But anyways, probably because I do.
Not getting pounded out every night, you know. And when you win close ones, you learn how to win.
All right.
Late, close.
3-1 count, and that is hit on, and that is going right field. That is caught for the third out. That will go to the middle of the eighth. When we go back, Miami will be batting, but now we're back in St. Louis. I keep wanting to say Cincinnati because Cincinnati's up right now. Jojo Romero is now the pitcher. 22 innings pitched this season, 2.8 ERA.
Hopefully, zero fireworks in this one as he's got TJ Friedel off the top.
All right, we got Friday 0 for 3 on the day, and that is very high for ball one. I don't know about very high, but that's high for ball one. Runners on first and second, so 1 in scoring position, 1 out, 1-0 count. I'm seeing a lot of ones here, meaning 1 home run for the Reds. No, 2-0 count now. I just was trying to connect with like all the signals and stuff, yeah. Showing a kid in the stands who's trying to be just like Frido. That's so cute. Anyways, 3-0 count now. 2-1 count apparently. That was not a strike. I think you need to get your prescription checked because you do not have that 20/20 vision. And the pitch, and that is swung on and missed. 2-2 count now.
Certainly the rule currently. If anybody breaks anything in my house,
that they just won't stop showing that kid. Oh, now he's smiling with his mom.
Mom's making him take a selfie. Quick little break, but then he's going to get right back to work.
All right, Frido in the box and the pitch, and that is swung on and will just be fouled off. Still a 2-2 count. Ramiro definitely getting tired of this guy. I would be too. His name is Friedel. Like, no one's gonna like him. And that will be called. Okay, so you're gonna call that one a ball, but you're not gonna call the one 2 inches outside of that a ball. Got it. What's he? Dodd. Dylan Dodd is now the pitcher for Atlanta. Wagman is the batter for Miami, and that is hit. And that will be a double play. No, it will not. Only one out. Frido gets the first. Only whoever was on second got out, and that will be and now 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Lux is going to be up next. And they cut to a side-by-side commercial as we look at okay, well, never mind. We don't get a look at anything. We don't get anything nice. That is hit on from Miami, and that will be an out. All right, Lux now up for the Reds. 0 for 3 on the day. And that will be a strike right down the middle for strike 1.
Sets up so many things. He's got that great slider that he uses against the lefties, but if you're showing you can stick that fastball, then they really have to respect it. That's where you can start that slider off that same area.
And the pitch, and that is hit, and that will be, wow, rocket arm from the second baseman. That will be an out. And now we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Reds cannot capitalize. We go back to Miami. Norby is up 1 for 3 on the day. 0-1 count, 1 out, and the pitch, and that is hit up and looking to make it 2 outs. Yep, routine fly out. And he did not drop it.
Night in LA, but they had Bob and Weave night with Tatis and Ohtani both getting hit. Managers going at it. Mike Schilt going to Dave.
Hernandez is now coming up to the plate. 0 for 3 on the day. Whoa, how do you say that? Heriberto Hernandez? I'm not sure. I just like the basic names like Austin Riley. But Hernandez has a 341 average, so I probably shouldn't be laughing. In Miami's bullpen is Calvin Falker, who will no doubt be the pitcher for the top of the ninth, when Atlanta has to actually try and do something besides an Austin Riley home run. I know, it's pretty hard. And the pitch. And that is in the dirt, but a swing for strike 2. Hernandez trying to strike out as quick as possible here. We also have a perfect game award, which I should probably put in chat. From Milwaukee's pitcher. I'm going to actually put that in chat right now.
Kind of interesting. He was playing peacemaker. Yeah, very interesting. Philadelphia's taken a 3-2 lead in their ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning over the Mets. Courtesy of a Trey Turner double.
And let me pin that. Pin message. There we go. We are on a watch now for that perfect game. We will see if it continues. And the pitch. And that is now, is that now a pay? Oh, okay. Next pitch is the payoff pitch. Wow. From Marlins fans, Team USA Day, July 5th at 4 p.m. We got to go back to St. Louis, where the ball was just hit and Pages is now on base. That is what happens when you miss one single pitch, broadcasters. Don't miss the action on the field. Anyways, well, I said that was Phillips' first big league pitch. Maybe his last. No, it will not be. All right, Scott the second now in. Wow, my hand is just like really, really bad. Scott is 0 for 1 on the day. Phillips has 2 pitches in, 1-0 count. Man on first, 0 outs. And let's get a roll. And that is now a 2-0 count. St. Louis still leads 6-1. They do not need to do much here. Oh, Victor has been hit by the pitch twice today. And the pitch. What a bruising that Scott has taken. I can see why. His only actual at bat is an out. Jeez.
Just think when you finally get your cowboy hat, how great that's going to look. I don't know if everybody can handle that, Chip.
And that is a strike. 2-2 count now. They are not going to stop showing that kid in the stands. Ooh. Did he go? They are going to say yes, and that is a strikeout for Phillips. His first one probably of his career. Not sure. Phillips 66. Okay, Donovan now up. He's 0 for 3 on the day, but has 2 runs. He had a walk, and I'm gonna guess he got hit by a pitch too. I'm not sure. Anyways, he's 0 for 1 in the count now, and they're gonna say 0 for 2 in the count now. Now, I believe we are coming to the top of the 9th in Miami, meaning we are going to have to switch back off this beautiful whatever's going on here. And here we are. And as soon as this game is over, we are going to go to Baltimore, New York, where there's a much more exciting game. Honestly, I might switch off the Reds just because it's the Reds, but I also want to see LA De La Cruz. Anyways, Calvin Falker now in. 1-1 count already. Albies is the batter. Albies, Murphy, and Harris the second. are the wind-up batters. And pitch. And that will be a strike 2 for Albie. He's got to be a little bit careful here. You know, really choose your swings wisely. Or swing at everything, honestly. And the pitch. Ooh, that is in the dirt. Looking at the third base ump. And they will say that is a ball. 2-2 count. Yeah, he did not go. I will say that he did not go. Very close, but he pulled back last second. And the pitch. And he did go there because that is hit up into right field, and that will be a pop fly. 1 down now for the Braves. Murphy's going to come in. Also looking at this Reds-Cardinals game. Phillips is having a hard time with this guy. I'll tell you what, 3-2 count. But Sean Murphy now in. Ooh, Donovan is walked. That is hit. And that will be a out. 2 outs now for the Braves. 1 more and this game is over. As soon as this game is over, we will focus all our attention to Baltimore Yankees. I'm curious what's going on in Milwaukee there, to where it's still a perfect game and top of this. It's been top of the 6th for like 10 minutes. All right, Harris now in, and that is hit, and ooh, right to the short. Ooh. And that will be an end for the Braves. Miami wins 6-2 over them. And we are going to get off this game immediately. We are violating every rule in the FCC. We are going to go.
By Arias, but
holy. Oh, Orioles just hit a home run, I believe. Urias just hit a homer. Is that what happened? Yes, he did. Judge could not rob it. Orioles are now up 4-3 over the Yankees in the top of the 8th. Cowser now in. Can this broadcast shut up?
This ball. Runs into the wall and it stops his arm.
Whatever. Okay.
Still, I don't think he could have got that.
And that is now a... Oh my gosh, are they going to keep showing replays of the home run? I get it. We get it. I want to see what the count is. 0-2 count. And down goes Cowser. Cowser has a strikeout for Weaver. Sanchez is now going to be up at the plate for the Orioles. 1 out.
It's amazing how bad people want baseball. I mean, just look at her face and look at Judge, the way he's going after it.
The amount of times that they're going to show this home run is honestly astonishing. And that is way down there for ball 1.
That's quite a pickup on your
Sanchez 2 for 3 on the day. Weaver has 10 pitches under his belt. No one on base. 4-3 game. 1 out. 1-0 count. Let's change that right now. And the pitch. And that is hit on. That is foul. Ooh. Went foul last second. That would have been a line drive though. Right to the bleachers. All right. Weaver setting up for his next pitch. And the pitch. And that is ball 2. Oh my gosh, are you going to keep showing every... Oh my gosh, they're just going to keep showing this home run. Oh, actually, no, that's not the home run. That's the, the Sanchez guy almost hit. And the pitch. And that's followed off. 2-2 count now. Orioles have all the momentum in the world after being 3-3 for the longest time. They finally broke away. I'm keeping my eyes on Rays Detroit. I did advertise them, so I will be a man of my word and commentate at least part of the game, but
the way they catch now is different.
not like I wanted to. Weaver shoulder sag and the pitch. And that is up and fouled to the wall. Still a 2-2 count. Weaver has spent a lot of time on Sanchez. I think Weaver needs to strike this guy out and get his team to the bottom of the 8th. After Sanchez and who else is going to be up? Mayo. So if my last name was Mayo, I'd really not be happy. And the pitch. And that is ball 3. Full count now. Ooh, I love that Maryland state flag on the Orioles. That's a really nice touch for their uniform design. I'm going to kill my dog. And pitch. And that is in the dirt for ball 4. Sanchez will take his base and go to first.
Hey, Military Appreciation Day is coming. Come out to Yankee Stadium on Saturday, June 28th, when the Yankees take on the A's. First 18,000 guests.
First 18,000 guests.
Camo shirt, courtesy of Budweiser. Tickets are going fast, so get yours today at Yankees.com.
All right, we are back here. Pinch hitter. O'Hearn will be the hitter for the Orioles now instead of Mayo. Mayo is 2 for 3 on the day, so very concerning why they are sending in O'Hearn. But he does have a 301 average. So, you know, could be worse.
He has been in a little bit of a slump, but he's an outstanding hitter that uses the whole field extremely well.
Top of the 9th, by the way. Elliot De La Cruz is at the plate for the Reds. Elliot De La Cruz, his legs are something else, man. His legs are something else. I mean, how can he run so fast with his legs so tall? Or with his legs so long? Anyways. Alright, 1 on, 1 out. Man on first. O'Hearn is at the plate. Weaver is still on the mound somehow. And the pitch. Oh, that will be strike 1. Okay, I can't argue it. I can't say anything about it. I am a observer of the game. I am just commentating what happened on the field. And the play. And that is hit by the Orioles in center field. And that will advance a runner. 2 now on first and second here. Good hit by O'Hearn for the Orioles.
See this changeup, that changeup grip that's just up.
Wow, that just barely got contact with the bat. All right, Carlson now up 0 for 3 on the day. Weaver 18 pitches in. With all these closers nowadays, probably starting to feel a little bit fatigued.
No, he has not been, and that's, I mean, I think that's typical when you have the layoff. That's why relievers don't like to have too many days off.
And the pitch. And that is strike 1. I'll try and get comfortable up, everybody.
It's not the same as here. The importance of every pitch here, and it's just he'll get back on track, and I don't think it will take Luke very long. But his location has just been a little off tonight.
And the pitch. Oh, that had Carlson off balance. But no hit. 1-1 count. Luis Vaquez on deck. I think I can scroll down a little bit and see all that. Yeah, I can.
The Orioles make the move first. And you think he'd rather have lefty against Henderson? Well, you're also going to have Holiday too.
And pitch.
So
That is outside for ball 2. Way outside, actually.
That you start to worry.
Yankees probably feeling a little bit nervous. This Weaver kid that can't be more than 23, 24 years old. I wouldn't think so. He's probably very nervous here for his Yankees. And pitch, and that will be ball 3. 3-1 count. Weaver looking incredibly nervous. Trying to remain calm under the pressure, though, under the bright lights. New York, Baltimore, rivalry all this time. I don't really know if it is. That is a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 3-2 count. Full count for Carlson. He's 0-3 on the day, but he does also have a runner in scoring position. A swing down to right field would really put this team on the up and up. Gunnar Henderson is on the Orioles bench, surprisingly enough. And pitch. And that is hit up. And that is in left field. That will be caught for out number 2. Both runners stay at first and second. Wow. And Gunnar Henderson is going to be coming up in place for Luis Vanquez, I believe. Yes, he will. Gunnar Henderson coming up in the 9th slot for Vasquez. I don't know why he was ever out to begin with, but you know what? Better late than never. And the manager's going to go have a meeting with Weaver. Probably not a good sign. Catcher's also talking to him. We got the ump cam right now. And the entire infield is with Weaver. Weaver's thrown 24 pitches, and that might have been his last one. And now we're back to Hims commercial, because we all want Hims. I don't know what Hims are. Going back to this game, 1 out. Steer is up for the Reds. O'Brien is the pitcher for the Cardinals. 0-1 count, 1 out, man on first. Top of the 9th. And the pitch. And did he go? They're going to say he did. 0-2 count. Yeah, we don't mean anything here. We violate every rule of the FCC. It's a whole thing. Every rule that the FCC has ever made, we violate it.
And a root beer with lots of ice.
You know, you kind of look like someone.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
My cousin Daryl.
Oh, he does look like Daryl.
And the pitch. Ooh, way outside for ball 1, number 1. I don't know why I was about to say ball number 3, but you know, not ball 3.
10 annual camping trips. At the Farmer's Dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our freshly made food comes pre-portioned.
And the pitch. They will say that he did. That was a strike. Strike number 3 for Steer. 2 outs now for the Reds. Ooh. Ooh. Reds not looking good here besides that one man on base. I don't know who's on base. Probably not Ellie De La Cruz. I don't know who though. Espanol is now up to bat. 1-1 count. Or I'm sorry, 1-1 on the day. Now an 0-1 count. We're almost back in New York.
He went to DeWitt Clinton High School in the Bronx. 5-time world champion, All-Star in 51, AL ERA champion in 53. Steady.
And we are back in New York with Gunnar Henderson at the plate. 0-1 count already because they like to go to the broadcast about Tim Hill, now the pitcher for the Yankees. But they like cut to the broadcast about 0.3 seconds before the first pitch is thrown. This is a submarine style pitcher. Yeah. Anyways, Gunnar Henderson at the plate. He's been doing pretty good this season. Besides only 8 home runs and 22 RBIs. And pitch. And that is hit on and fouled. 1-2 count.
their pitchers were having a problem with sweat on their hands and controlling the baseball at times. It would just slip out. So there was a lot.
I will be doing another stream, maybe Tuesday, where I'm actually going to stream on Twitch instead of YouTube.
It looked really
yeah. And pitch. And that is hit on by Gunnar. That will fall fair. Will Sanchez round third? Yes, he will. And Sanchez will come home. 5-3 Orioles lead against the Yanks. Man on first and second still. 2 outs. Gunnar with a bomb out to left field. As a left-handed batter, too. Puts the cherry on top.
In front of Dominguez, and it puts him up 5-3, but he is starting to be the player he was last year. It took him a while to get going.
Ooh, Cardinals close it out against the Reds 6-1. Red Stadium is still full even after that blowout. We will get to another game momentarily for them. Probably going to go to Milwaukee. And that is hit on by Holiday. Whiz that out. Oh. Oh, that is. Oh. I can't even say anything. Man from third let off a little bit too much, O'Hearn. And they threw it at him after basically the play was over. And he got tagged out. And that will be the end of the inning for Baltimore. Holiday was safe on first, but O'Hearn was way too much off third. And he tried to slide back in, and that was no bueno. We're going to go to Minnesota, where they are not having a good day. They just aren't having a good day.
There is a ground ball.
We don't need that.
It's a foul ball. Hits Durbin in the box.
Okay. Milwaukee is currently having a perfect game. Topa is in as the pitcher, hoping not to blow it.
They're not seeing it, you know. It's just
it's definitely sound, right?
Sound thing.
All right, Durbin is in as the hitter.
After you do that, Corey. That's a little bit of acting, okay?
Both of these Midwest teams have great uniforms.
The disengagement there. So there's disengagement number 2. So if Topa throws over a third time, he must pick off Collins. If not, it is deemed a ball.
Man on.
Is given second base.
Hang on, am I blind?
I like the
Oh no, I'm not blind. All right, man on first for Milwaukee. Milwaukee is the one with the perfect game against Minnesota. Ooh, that will be a ball. 3-2 full count now for Durbin. 1 out, 1 man on. Durbin is 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. And that is hit on. And fair gets past both the third baseman and the shortstop. And now there are runners on the corners for Milwaukee. But we do not care about that at the moment, as we are going to go back to the Yankees ball. Or, well, not Yankees ball. Yeah, Yankees ballpark. Henderson at shortstop, O'Hearn as the third baseman or something. I'm not really sure. Don't really care either. What's O'Hearn? First baseman. But Austin Wells now up to hit. 1 for 3 on the day. Already 1-1 count. Ooh, I feel like I'm about full asleep, and I don't know why. This game's actually pretty interesting.
9 of the 27 runs they've given up in 1 game. So their bullpen has been stingy.
And the pitch. And that is way high. 2-1 count. The Yankees just need 1 hit to get their momentum back. Oh, I know I'm tired. I haven't eaten anything. That might be a problem later on.
For the second inning. Wells 1 for 3.
And pitch. And that is high. 3-2 count. Full count now for Wells. Blewett is only 15 pitches in, and probably not the pitch that he expected. And the pitch. And that is hit up by Wells. And that is going back. Will be caught for out number 1.
Look at this last out. You're taught as a pitcher to cover first base. If there's a runner on second, immediately turn towards home. And I think someone said something to him, alerted him, and he makes a really good, accurate throw. He sees the safe call and he picks up the base runner. O'Hearn went too far. Nice job.
I can't believe O'Hearn blew it like that. Wow.
Check the runner, and O'Hearn ran into an out. Could be a big out.
And the pitch. And that is hit by LeMahieu, but that will be thrown out at first. 2 outs now. We're going to go back to the top of the lineup with Goldschmidt, because I definitely know baseball. And they will not stop showing how O'Hearn was way too much off third. Admittedly, very big play. Orioles had a lot of momentum going their way. They could have easily, not easily, but they could have definitely gotten a run in. Anyways, Goldschmidt 0 for 3 on the day. 1-0 count. 2 outs for the Yankees. And the pitch. Oh, that is hit. Center field dive. Throw to first, and that will be out. Out number 3. I'll be taking a momentary leave. I'll be back before the top of the 9th, where the Orioles will be up.
The average dog only lives to be 10. At the farmer's dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our food comes in personalized portions. Because a dog at a healthy weight can live a longer, happier life.
Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan, and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Premier talent.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair of cleats on.
And the first of many breakdowns every game night. A full night of baseball starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays on MLB Network.
MLB All-Star Week is lighting up Atlanta with baseball's biggest events, like the HBCU Swingman Classic presented by T-Mobile, the All-Star Futures Game, Celebrity Softball, Capital One All-Star Village and Play Ball Park, the MLB Draft, T-Mobile Home Run Derby, the All-Star Red Carpet Show, and the MLB All-Star Game presented by MasterCard. This is MLB All-Star Week. Learn more at allstargame.com.
Lots of great baseball coming, and good guess, by the way. Good luck trying to hit that, man. It's unhittable.
Well, tomorrow afternoon on Yes, the Yankees and the Orioles play Game 2 here in the Bronx. Coverage will begin at noon with Audi batting practice in the pregame. Then don't miss first pitch scheduled for 1:05 on Yes, and, of course, the Gotham Sports app. Zach Eflin will get the start. Clark Schmidt coming up a really outstanding start will get the ball for the Yankees, and as I mentioned, our coverage begins at noon on Yes.
Hello everybody, I am back, and as I am commentating the ball game, Ian Hamilton is now in as the pitcher for the Yankees. I will also be ordering my dinner. Yes, I'm a grown man. I have not eaten dinner yet. Sue me. Hamilton has in as pitcher, Westberg in as the batter. 0-4 count for Westberg today.
Orioles by 2, 5-3, 9th inning.
And the pitch, and that is into the net, fouled off. 0-2 count for Westberg. Wow, that's a name to try and say.
And they'll do it against Bautista, who was 15 of 16 in save opportunities. And his stuff has started to really tick up. His fastball, he hit 100 over the weekend. First couple times. First one fastball they threw 100 happened to be against Mike Trout. So I think he got tried to put a little extra against Mike Trout.
Coming back from Tommy John surgery.
Yes.
And the pitch, and that is hit by Westberg, and that will be thrown out at first. 1 out down for the Orioles. Next up is going to be Loreno. He's 0 for 3 on the day, but he does have a run. I'm going to guess he got hit by a pitch or something.
A lot of close games and have won a lot of games lately, so he's been a busy man.
Yes, I am still ordering my my food. I still have credits, don't I? Yeah, I do.
1-0. Way it stands right now, Grisham gets on. Judge will come up as the tying run.
2 up in the bottom of the ninth for the Yankees. Trent Graham, Aaron Judge, and someone else I didn't see. Loreno is again over 3 on the day. They will call that a ball. 2-0 count for Loreno. Loreno looking pretty good here.
There's a strike. Slider just got the outside corner. Quite a matchup. 2 big men. 2-2 on Laureano.
I will not have a pin. Yep.
And he has some history against Bautista. Has a home run and has walked 4 times.
Don't try to make me tip more DoorDash. $5.50 and pitch. And that is swung on for strike 3 and missed. That is a strikeout for Hamilton. Is that a 1-2-3 for the Orioles? Or, okay, now Urias, I believe, is still up. Yeah, that's about how it happens, yeah, because Holiday, yeah. So, yeah, Urias is now going to be up for the Orioles. Wentz is in as pitcher for Minnesota. Joey Wentz, no relation to Carson Wentz. Oh, and that is hit on by Urias and thrown out at first. When we come back, bottom of the 9th, Grissom, Judge, and Chisholm Jr. will be up. All good batters. Can't wait to see how this unfolds. Oh, loaded bases. Loaded bases from Milwaukee. They're up 5-0 right now, still in the top of the 7th.
Who's for us? There's no lifeguard. Can I help you with that?
Oh my gosh, thank you. Pepsi.
And the pitch.
That really is a perfect combo. Are your friends with the blue Pepsi truck coming over too?
I'm not sorry for bringing flavor! Introducing baseball's all-new national pregame show, MLB Tonight, live at 5. Join Greg, Harold, and Dan, and a star-studded roster for a preview of all the night's matchups. Get a first look at the lineups.
Premier talent.
First take from the players.
I'm just excited to put any pair.
All right, we are good on that front.
Many breakdowns every game night.
My nose is itchy.
Starts at 5. MLB Tonight's national pregame show. Weekdays on MLB Network.
Ow. Nationals Dodgers have started. Boston, San Francisco still in warm-up. Guardians Athletics have also started. Whew.
Inspires the fundamentals today, the possibilities of tomorrow. Pitch, hit, and run.
Time for the upcoming schedule brought to you by your local Tri-State Buick dealers. Orioles tonight, tomorrow at 1:05, then Sunday it's on.
Anyways, that is gonna be considered a hit, and at least 2 will come home. Are 3 coming home? Yes, 3 runs came in for Milwaukee. They are now up 8-0 against Minnesota. I can safely say that game is put away. We go back to the only game that anyone really cares about at the moment. Yankees, Baltimore. I gotta turn on my damn light. Oh, Grissom getting ready for the pitch. He's over 3 on the day.
Judge and Chisholm, 8 consecutive scoreless appearances for Bautista.
Yeah, and his stuff is really taking a tick up. When you look at it, his velocity's up. Before he got
Felix Bautista is now the pitcher for the Orioles.
This year, it's been 97.
Grissom 242 average, 815 OPS. Oof.
So he is getting stronger and he is getting better.
And the pitch. Oh, very slow release by Bautista, but, you know, 1-0 count. 1-0 count is a 1-0 count. And the pitch. And that is now a 2-0 count for Bautista. Batista? I'm not sure how to pronounce names. Sue me. Please. Take my money. Alright. Grissom looking. And the pitch. And that will be a strike for strike 1. Just hit the corner.
It's good right now. And sometimes when pitchers are behind in the count, they'll take a little bit off. I'm curious to see when Judge gets in there if it jumps up a little bit.
And that is hit into the almost saved by the net, or else that would have been ugly. But 2-2 count now for Grissom.
Yankees scored the 2 in the first and the Judge home run in the third. That's the offense. Time called before he could release.
And time called by Grissom. Practicing a swing.
Seemed a lot longer than 15 seconds, didn't it?
It did.
And Grissom back in the box. Bautista has to pitch and the pitch. And that will be ball 3. Full count now for Grissom. On deck is the great Aaron Judge. He's 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI and a run. Okay, yeah, home run. And pitch. And that is popped up. Will anyone get there in foul territory? No. And an old guy who's looks like he's 72 years old grabs the ball as it rolls off the Yankees dugout. Anyways, still a full count. Bautista ready, Grissom ready. Bautista's style is very weird as he comes in really slow, then his wrist really flicks the pitch. Alright, Grissom in the box. Has a handle on his bat. And the pitch. And that is fouled off. 8 pitches now for this at bat, which is Bautista's first 8 of the game. Or this will be the 8th pitch, I should say. Sorry. And payoff pitch. And that is hit up. And that is going. Will that get there? No! Line out. Oof. For Grissom. Judge now coming in after that one. After that, hopefully that wore Bautista out a bit if you're Judge. 27 home runs this season. I actually saw his last home run. Just trying to close on my Steam. And that is ball 1 for Judge. Judge, arguably the best batter in the league. And there's honestly very little argument for it. I mean, he's just the best batter in the league. Let's be honest here. And the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. And now we're just going to get a home run compilation. All right. And the pitch. And that is fouled off for strike 2. Yep, Judge has a home run and... Oh, this is career versus Felix. Felix. Bautista, couldn't remember how to say Felix. Felix, that... I can't today, I just can't. And the pitch. Oh, strike 3 for Judge. Swung and a miss. Judge is struck out. 2 outs now for the Yankees in the bottom of the 9th. They're all going to have to come down to Chisholm Jr., who is 2 for 4 on the day.
It's been triple digits, and the triple digits I saw before were against Mike Trout, knowing that you need a little bit extra against these great hitters. See the backspin on the ball, stays on plane.
I mean, basically the entirety of the Yankees roster is really good, but after Judge, it kind of falls off. And the pitch. And that is strike 1. Jazz Chisholm Jr., 2 for 4 on the day, 237 average, 804 OPS.
Yeah, 8 scoreless innings coming into tonight.
Man's going to have to get on base. 0-1 count and the pitch. And now it is a 1-1 count.
With the elbow surgeries, there'd be some trepidation letting it loose, and finally he feels comfortable.
What crazy shady uncle is saying. And my DoorDash driver has picked up my order and is heading to me. Nice. And the pitch. And that is hit. Fair. No, maybe not. They will say that is not fair. 1-2 count now. That looked very fair to me, but you know what? No, Judge. I don't argue with the umps. My crazy shady Uncle Sam. And the pitch. And that is in the dirt for ball 2.
It's about 52 feet. And that was a little short.
Giancarlo Stanton is on deck if Chisholm can get out of this.
2 strikes, 2 outs.
Alright. 2-2-2. And that is strike 3. Swing and a miss. Yankees will lose against the Orioles 5-3. What a heartbreaker.
Yeah, Bautista got ahead of him, and again,
Ooh.
up in the zone.
Chisholm swung low. While Bautista threw high, and it was never meant to work.
The Yankees had a lead, but weren't able to hold it, and they lose 5-3.
Oof.
So 8-12 record the Yankees have against the American League.
And the perfect game alert. Oh shit! I have to go back into my stream actually. The perfect game alert is now no more, as Minnesota has put up 2 runs. Minnesota has put up 2 runs, making it an 8-2 ball game. This is not exactly the game that we're focused on, but you know, it's something.
With his 6th home run, so Mizorowski.
It's something.
In the dugout, but let's take a look back at what was a special night for this young man in his 2nd big league start.
I mean, the thing that really wowed me was the control, especially early on in the game, the ability to throw 3 different pitches for strikes. We know about the plus stuff, but sometimes plus stuff doesn't.
Jacob Mizorowski. Oh my gosh, we're on this Mizorowski guy again.
Ahead of hitters, throwing the ball.
I commentated one of his last games.
On a sour note for him, but it was really cool to watch him throw the ball tonight, Corey.
And Nick Mears comes in. He'll be in next to see the Twins. And with that, let's bring you here to the booth alongside Trevor Plouffe. I'm Corey Probus.
Alright, at this point, I'm just waiting for my food.
The pitching matchup, I think, entering this one, that caught my attention. Joe Ryan, Mizorowski, and both guys.
Now I think we are gonna go split screen with mostly
baseball.
I do not care about baseball.
And with pitch, hit, and
I'm
run,
commentating
you can
baseball.
make a lasting impact.
But we're gonna really focus on this Rays Detroit game. 11-5. Rays are winning. Surprisingly, the Rays are winning.
As pitch, hit, and run. Make an impact today. Pitch, hit, and run. Scan the QR code to sign up and host an event.
Anyways, MLB Green. New pitcher for the Brewers is Nick Mears. Last pitch just, wasn't doing it, considering that, he kind of just gave up the perfect game. Anyways, Korea 0 for 2 on the day, and that will be strike. They're gonna call that a ball? Okay. Here's this 2 pitches on the day. 1 out for the Twins, and pitch. And that will be called strike number 2. I'm sorry, number 1, because that other one wasn't a strike. What is wrong with my head? And my DoorDash driver is here. Shit.
Cash and Tigers, AJ Hinch goes way back for a while. Kevin Cash telling me today that he has a lot of respect for Hinch and how he develops his players and builds relationships with him. The two got to know each other during Hinch's time with the Astros, and you can't forget it was Hinch who added Kevin Cash to be part of his American League All-Star staff back in 2018. Cash told me, he said he's not surprised one bit by the job Hinch is doing in Detroit, and that the Tigers are playing some really good baseball right now, and the Rays are going to have to do anything they can to have success. And BA and Dwayne, I think the Rays are finding success tonight, guys.
Well, we go to the 8th, and these are 2 of the top clubs in the game right now.
They really are. I mean, obviously the Tigers come in 20 games over 500. The Rays, they're the best team in baseball record-wise since May the 20th, and they've been doing a lot of things right. So yeah, these are these measuring stick type series, and just like Kendra said, right now tonight the Rays doing a lot of really nice things.
1 strike to Riley Green. Horsey, the new pitcher for the Rays. Eric, the 3rd pitcher of the night. 1-1.
He's got that splitter. It's a really special pitch, but that 4-seam fastball can be sneaky, averaging 94 miles per hour.
Oh, and there's a long shot. This one is out of here. I mean, out of here. Riley Green unloads his 2nd home run of the night, his 17th of the year. So it leads off the 8th inning and will make it an 11-6 ball game.
It's now 59 runs driven in for Green. And that wasn't the split or the fastball.
Yandi with a 2 home run night, and now Riley Green with 2 home runs in this game.
Oh, look at Ball Man. I'm telling you,
he's got it down now.
Yes, good footwork. He's come a long way since early in the season. He's a baller.
It's a ball, 1-1. Well, how about Riley Green? He came into this game with a 10-game on-base streak and 13 runs batted in that stretch. And he has been on 4 times tonight, single, homer, walk, and home run. And has scored 3 runs and driven in 4. Torkelson takes the ball. Now 3-1. He's had 3 multi-home run games this year. and 6 in his career, Riley Green. The ground is short. Taylor Walls. That's out number 1.
Ooh, hey, how about this? How about this result, everybody?
Yep. So the Rays have a chance, and they're in a position to pick up more ground. They came into the day 2.5 back. Right now, 2 back, and if they close this out, they would be only a 1.5 games back. There's a strike call.
Well, I'm going to assume, too, that tomorrow, the Rays with a 12-10 start, get that game started on time, pull out another win, close it to 1, put the pressure on.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. 0-2.
The amount of ground that they've made up here over the, like I said, the last week and a half. And really since May the 20th.
Well, they have gone 20-8 since the 20th of May.
Yeah, and it was just, I mean, a few days ago, the Yankees were wrapping up a 6-game losing streak, and that's where the Rays were able to make up some ground.
Well, here's the other thing. During that stretch, the Rays' run differential to their opposition, they are a plus 75 in that stretch. The next closest team in that category.
Oh, Detroit scored a run while I was gone. How fortuitous. Hello, everybody. I'm back, and we will immediately be switching to Arizona, Colorado. Diamondbacks are up 11-7 against the Rockies. And I knew I'd do that. They're on top of the 6th. Tigers are on top of the 8th. Dingler is there. And that is hit up. And that'll be a pop-up. Honestly, I might, you know what? I'm going to end stream for once and come back when